If you guys remember the tailgate test I did with this 60-inch bar light, check it out. I'm going to show you how we wired that in and the functionality of this light.
All right, we're under the truck finishing up the wiring right now. On this 2013 F-150, we have got the 7-pin, we've taken the loom loose. And just to show you, we have connected the brown wire. This is the harness that they supply. So we connected the brown wire to the brown wire here on the 7-pin. This is your running lights. And then we connected the green wire to the yellow. That's gonna make sense in a minute because the way that we're positioning these lights, we've actually got it flipped around where the right turn signal is on the left, left turn signal is on the right. Same thing here, the yellow wire is going to the green, and that'll make sense when I show you that up top. The white wire is going to ground, so that is correct there. And the only wire we haven't connected yet is this gray wire, will be the reverse wire. Okay, just finished soldering in the last wire. This is the white wire for reverse on this light. For this F-150, we're tied into the gray, looks like gray with a black or gray with a brown stripe, but it will be the center wire on your 7-pin harness. I do have our wire loom already on here. This is from the harness that we have tied in, the harness that they supply. We've got our wire loom on here, and this is the side coming from the light, and I put wire loom on that. So all we've got left is to finish taping all this up. We could plug these two up and everything should be working. All right, the wiring is completely done now. This is the 7-pin harness on the truck. Again, this is a 2013 F-150, and we've used the supplied 4-pin harness. We tapped into the back side of this, and then we've got the other 4-pin harness here that comes from the light. All that is loomed up, tied up underneath the truck, and I'm gonna show you some other things about the light. I apologize, guys. We didn't get a ton of install content here on how we mounted this light. I will say, if you've got a bracket underneath your F-150 right here where your tailgate lines up and it allows that thing to swing back and forth and not slide back and forth, we did have to take that one off here. We did have to make a slight modification to the metal, sheet metal underneath here. It's hard for me to show you that, but we wanted this light to sit flat and flush. We did pull the double-sided strip tape like they had, and we did put screws on each end just to make sure this thing's not going to come loose. Did a real nice clean job there, so it's not going to come off. I believe that tape should hold very well. We did flip this light. If you remember me talking to you about how you can mount this light, either way, we wanted the red lights on the bottom because the blinkers are going to be more towards the top here. That's why I had to flip the way we did the wiring in there. So the wiring, we did the yellow wire on the factory green wire and the green wire on the factory yellow wire. So that's what allowed us to put the blinkers to the top. Otherwise, if you plug into your 4-pin harness, you'd have to switch this light around and have the red to the top and the blinkers to the bottom. Now your backup light is right there in the center, so it really doesn't matter a whole lot where you kind of want that. That's really going to be in the center of that light, but just so you can kind of see, if it may be hard to tell here on the video. And that sucker is bright. So if you can see that thing, stand back here so you can see just how much light that thing's putting out. And I'm going to get a little bit of a darker shot. I've got the side lights on my house, so you can't really see exactly how much light that thing puts out. Right now is the running lights. So if he hits the brakes, you'll see that those will brighten up as we hit the brakes. All right, we're going to do the left turn signal so you can see how that goes to that side. Now we're going to do the right turn signal. All right, do the hazard lights. And do reverse. So definitely looks great on the back of this F-150. You
can see how bright that light is. So I think it turned out great. If you didn't watch my tailgate review that I did on this light, check that out where I have a little bit more detail. I had that in the daylight, so you're able to see a little bit more of the things you can't see here at night. We just finished this install up. It was pretty dark, so there's not a lot I can show you of the complete install. I'll get you some more video during the daytime, and then that way you'll be able to see exactly how this looks during the daytime underneath the tailgate there. Hope this information was useful or helpful for you, and if it was, please subscribe and share. And that's to the point.